Hey guys, welcome to another computer application tutorial. In this one we're just going to have a quick look at multi-level lists and see how we can achieve a multi-level list within HTML code. Right, no, there is no PowerPoint presentation for this one. We are going to jump straight into the code. There is no new knowledge that you don't know. We're just building on the knowledge that you already know from the previous lists that we were creating. We're starting here already with the page that we created in the very last video. And in order to work with this, the first thing we're going to do is double click on it, and this will open up the browser, so we will see what it will look like. And if you remember, you'll see there we have the top list is an ordered list. The OL tag was used for that, and we have an order of 1, 2, 3. And then over here we have a unordered list, and it's also got the same items in it, but we will be changing that quickly now. What we're going to be looking at is a multi-level list. So basically that is a list within a list. So for example, if I wanted to create a list like I did for the favorite to least favorite pet, and somebody asked me and give me two reasons for each. So I would have a list within a list. I'd have the item for dog, and then underneath dog I'd give you the two reasons I am saying that dog is my favorite animal to have, and then fish, and I'd have to give another two reasons. So you'd have the normal list going down, and then underneath each item there'd be another list. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing. Quite easy to do this in Word, but let's see how we would approach this in HTML. Alright, so we double clicked and we opened up the browser. Now what we need to do is go to our web page, right click, and then we're going to say edit with Notepad++. By now you should have this already because you've installed it and you're busy working along with me. Okay, there I go. I've opened it up, and you'll see the name of our web page appears at the top in the tab. If there are any other tabs, you're more than welcome to close them if you feel like they're going to distract you. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep this first list, and all I'm going to do here is get rid of this one by selecting it and clicking on delete. And let's say I wanted to create a list within a list between each of these items. So what I would do is I'd go to that item. Now the list I want to create here is not going to be ordered. I want an unordered list, because the reason I like a dog, there's no specific order for it. This is the reason. So oops. Okay, we start off with the tag that was going to open up the unordered list. I'm going to push enter, and my first item that I'm going to say about a dog that I feel is the reason I really do like the animal is that they are loyal. Alright, and then I close that list. Maybe my second reason would be that's a pretty good reason to have. And there we go. And then the last thing I need to do is close off my list. So I would close off the UL tag. Alright, so there we go. I've created that code. An easy way in HTML to generate code is to then copy what you've done already and just paste it. That will quickly get the code written up. So I'm going to Control C. Then I'm going to come into my next section where I want to create another list and paste. And then what I'm going to do is just change fish from loyal to that's one of the reasons. And let's say maybe I also like a fish it's not too smart. Oops. It's not too smart. Alright, so there is the second list, and then I'm going to do the same thing under cat, and then I would paste the list that I'm still got in my clipboard, Control V pastes. I would then delete this item and say they never come when you call. And they think they the boss. Alright, so that is basically what I've just created. As you can see, we've got this tag here, which is our main tag, which closes off the first list we really started. And then under dog, we've created another list with 2 items. Under fish, the same thing. And then under cat, the same thing. It was very easy. All you had to do is copy and paste. So the formatting, we just had to type out the first time. Alright, so let us save and see what happens. Once I've saved, I open up my browser. Because I opened the browser at the beginning before the code, I need to refresh it. There we go. So this is called a multi-list, and we've got the main list, and within the main list we've got 3 little sub-lists identifying reasons for each of the bullets we mentioned before. Alright guys, remember, as said before, we are going to be starting to look at attributes, and we will start being able to customize our web pages in the videos going forward. Alright, remember to like the videos and subscribe if you want to keep getting content like this. All the best, and remember to keep practicing, because that's the only way you're going to remember this work. Bye for now.